Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing absolutely wonderful. Guys, I've moved to Goa for 1 month. I have chosen Goa because honestly it's the easiest place to be, especially after the lockdown. I keep coming back to Goa all the time. I'm familiar with Goa, so here I am. I have rented an apartment here, and a lot of you have been constantly asking me these questions like how did I find an apartment in Goa, especially in budgets. That's the reason I'm making this video. I want you guys to know how to find an apartment, especially if you have a longer stay in Goa in your budget. Also, in the end, I'll take you on a house tour so that you guys know what kind of apartment you can find in what kind of budget, basically my kind of budget. So let's get started. So the first and the easiest option for anyone would be Airbnb. Even though I have not booked my apartment on Airbnb, but it still makes for a very decent option. One, you will find fully furnished apartments on Airbnb, so you do not have to worry about anything. You will get fully equipped kitchens, you'll get decent furnishings in the house and everything that you need in a house. Secondly, you can get in touch with the owners of the houses. You can ask them whatever you want. Where is the location of the house? Is it close to the beach? Is it far from the beach? Is it close to the market? Far from the market? And also you can actually bargain with them. If you like some house but it's not fitting in your budget, you can ask them, and some of the owners actually lower the budget for you little bit. Even I tried to get in touch with some owners and they kind of lower the budget for me, but that location was not what I was looking for, so I did not go for it. Some of the owners do not, but yeah, some owners do. Also, while you're talking to the owners, you can actually ask them if you can take a look at the house before making a booking, because I am usually quite apprehensive about that, because sometimes the pictures say something else and the property is something else. So if you want to take a look at the house in person, you can actually ask the owners to take a look at the house. Most of them will allow you. Another good thing about Airbnb is there are easily available options in different areas of Goa. For example, if you want to find a house in Palole, Benoli, in Kalangut, Anjuna, wherever you want to, you can type in the area and you can find a decent apartment in every area you want to. So that's a good part about Airbnb. Now coming back to how did I find my ideal house in my budget. So firstly, I booked a homestay on Bookingcom for 1 day in Benoli area, and I actually thought of dedicating that whole day to finding an apartment in that vicinity. But before that, luckily, the caretaker of the house where I was staying knew quite a few people in the area, and who actually wanted to rent their house to people. So he took us around and he showed us a couple of houses, and by evening we were able to settle for a house which actually costed me 16k for 1 month. And it's a pretty decent house. It's very spacious. It has everything that one needs in a house, from a fully equipped kitchen to a dining table to basic furniture and a fully automatic washing machine. So I'm quite happy with this deal. I was easily able to save 7 to 8k with this deal because on Airbnb I was getting similar or a little better apartments at 24 to 28k for 1 month, and I think I saved quite a lot of money with this deal. A little bit of effort if you can make, it will pay off really well. So yeah, that's what I did. And the third option is OLX. You can actually rent an apartment through OLX. I met somebody who had rented an apartment through OLX and he got quite a good deal. He got 1 BHK for 10k and it was a fully furnished 1 BHK. I actually went on to their website and checked how you can book an apartment. The only downside is it does not give you wide area range. For example, it just had a couple of areas: Panjim, Old Goa, Mapsa. If you want to find an apartment in a particular area, for example in Benoli, Paloli, Agonda, Kalangut, Baga, you will not get that kind of options. But there were houses in budget between 10 to 20k and decent houses. So I would suggest you can still take a look at OLX. You might find a house in your budget in your preferable area. In my next video, I'll tell you the whole cost of living and traveling in Goa for 1 month. And now it's finally time to give you my house tour. So let's go and check my place out. So guys, I'm right outside my house right now, and this is how this area looks. It has a weird mix of apartments and the houses like this. This is how my house looks from the outside. I'll turn the camera for you and give you a house tour. So this is how my house looks. Let's enter. So this portion that you can see is my area. I live on the ground floor and the owner, they live on the first floor there. So this is the little entry gate inside my house, and this is the balcony that I use. I sit here for hours because the network is pretty good here. And here we enter in my house. So this is how the living area looks. It has a study table, which is my workstation, a bed, sofas, TV, refrigerator. This is a sweet little dining table. And this is how the kitchen looks. It's open kitchen attached with the living area. This is a little bit of my ration here because I cook. Now let's get you inside my bedroom. This is the bedroom. Cupboard, everything is there, and that's the washroom. It has a fully automatic washing machine. So guys, this was my house, and I really like this place, this area. So beautiful. You'll always hear birds chirping. There's a lot of greenery in this area. So this is pretty much it. I hope you find this video useful. I hope it helps you in your search to find an apartment in your budget in Goa. So I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep safe, be happy, keep traveling. Bye bye.